U.S. President Joe Biden vowed to rebuild Francis Scott Key Bridge in the city of Baltimore after it collapsed last week. During a visit to Baltimore on Friday, President Biden observed the crash site, spoke with local officials, also met the families of the deceased.
My vow is that we will not rest, as Carlos said, until the cement has dried on the entirety of a new bridge. A new bridge. So I've directed the Coast Guard, the Navy, and the Army Corps of Engineers, who are, by the way, the finest engineers in the world, and the state officials to work together to help remove this steel as quickly as possible and as safely as possible.
A cargo boat lost spar and hit the structure, bringing it down and killing 6 construction workers on 26th of March. The unnamed 21-man crew, all but one of whom are Indian citizens, survived. They remain stranded on the ship. And DD India's Benji Haya reports from nearby Washington for more.
Touring the wreckage, President Joe Biden says he's ordered his administration to move heaven and earth to rebuild the major crossing, paying homage to those who died. That rebuilding effort, though, cannot happen until the debris is cleared, a process that may take many, many weeks. The vessel is still lodged in the tangled metal, its crew still on board, and it's blocking a vital shipping route in and out of the port, one of the busiest in America. Now, the US Army's plan is to fully reopen the port of Baltimore by the end of May. The Department of Transportation's already released $60 million in emergency aid in the immediate wake of the disaster. That's what the White House refers to as a down payment for initial costs. A full restoration, though, will require much, much more. But here, already in the capital, there's a war of words underway. In a letter to Congress, the administration says that the federal government should pay for reconstructing the bridge. Yet the House Freedom Caucus, that's a group of hardline Republican lawmakers, they say they won't support that funding unless Joe Biden agrees to a number of concessions that they've laid out. The House of Representatives and the Senate both reconvene next week. Back in Baltimore, the president used his short address to put pressure on Congress. That's a message that he hopes will be heard 70 kilometers south in the capital. Benji Haya in Washington, reporting for DD India.